Wendy's spent $120 million on AI, and the whole thing just came crashing down because of a sticky note in a TikTok video. The note was stuck to a drive-thru speaker.
Thank you. Please pull up to the next window.
No, I'm not done. I'm not done. Oh my gosh, this is crazy.
1.8 million people saw the video. Their flagship technology doesn't work. While the world panics about AI taking jobs, Wendy's customers are fighting back, boycotting locations that have replaced human workers with AI. With this one business gamble, Wendy's have just proved the limitations of AI, and worse, may have cost them their entire franchise. May 2023. Wendy's announces a partnership with Google Cloud. They're calling it Fresh AI, a generative AI system designed to revolutionize drive-thru ordering.
Well,
Wendy's is now teaming up with Google
to make their drive-thru experience high-tech.
Hi, what can I make fresh for you today?
AI is here in the Valley and it's looking to take your order.
The pitch sounds incredible. Natural conversation, perfect accuracy, faster service. They emphasize one specific statistic. There are more than 200 billion ways to order a Dave's Double. Customizations, substitutions, additions. Human workers struggle with that complexity. AI won't. The logic made perfect sense. 75 to 80% of Wendy's customers choose the drive-thru. That's where the money lives. Speed matters, accuracy matters, labor costs keep rising. An AI that handles orders perfectly would solve everything at once. June 2023. The first Fresh AI location opens. Wendy's tests the system quietly, measuring performance, gathering data. By their own metrics, it works. They report 86% accuracy during the pilot. One test site shows service times 22 seconds faster than the market average. Leadership sees those numbers and makes a decision. Scale it. Fast. May 2025. Wendy's announces plans to expand Fresh AI to over 500 restaurants by year's end. At the time of the announcement, 160 locations already have the system installed. That's aggressive expansion for technology that's barely 2 years old. But the executives believe they've cracked it. Google's generative AI, combined with Wendy's menu expertise, equals the future of fast food. Then customers started posting videos. The AI cuts people off mid-sentence. It mishears basic requests. No pickles becomes extra pickles. Someone orders a medium frosty. The system adds 3 burgers. Another person asks for a Coke. The AI suggests lemonade, then confirms an order they never made. The videos spread across TikTok, Twitter, and Reddit. Each one shows the same pattern. Customers speak clearly. The AI fails completely. One Reddit user described their experience at a flagship location near Wendy's headquarters. The system misunderstands them constantly. It interrupts before they finish talking. Simple customizations confuse it. They eventually give up and go inside. That defeats the entire purpose of a drive-thru. Another customer who stutters pointed out something worse. The voice system is nearly unusable for them. The AI doesn't wait. It doesn't adapt. It just interrupts and moves forward with incorrect information. Accessibility wasn't part of the design. Here's what Wendy's reported. 86% accuracy. Here's what that actually means. 14% of orders require human intervention. 1 in 7 customers needs a real person to fix what the AI got wrong. For context, Presto Automation, another drive-thru AI company, admitted in an SEC filing that 70% of their orders need human help. Wendy's system performs better than that, but it's still failing millions of customers. The frustration isn't just about wrong orders, it's about the experience. Drive-thrus exist because they're supposed to be fast and simple. You pull up, you order, you leave. Fresh AI turns that into a negotiation. Speak slowly. Avoid filler words. Don't stutter. Hope the system doesn't add items you didn't ask for. And if it does, good luck correcting it without the AI interrupting again. Wendy's had a warning. A massive, public, impossible to miss warning, because they weren't the first company to try this. McDonald's partnered with IBM in 2021 to build an automated order taker. They rolled it out to over 100 locations. The technology struggled immediately. Different accents confused it. Dialects threw it off. Background noise made it worse. By 2022, analysis showed the system was running at 80% accuracy. McDonald's internal expectation was 95%. The gap was enormous. Social media did what social media does. Videos went viral. A customer orders 2 ice cream cones. The AI adds bacon. Someone asks for water. The system hears butter. Another person tries to order ketchup. The AI suggests ice cream. One clip shows the system correcting a customer's pronunciation of menu items, as if the robot knows better than the person trying to buy food. July 26th, 2024. McDonald's shuts the program down. Over 100 restaurants, years of development, partnership with IBM. All of it ended because the technology couldn't handle real-world conditions. The failure was public, documented, and recent. Wendy's launched Fresh AI knowing all of this. They watched McDonald's spend years building a system that couldn't work. They saw the viral videos, they knew customers hated it, and they decided to do it anyway. The question is why? What made Wendy's think their AI would succeed where McDonald's failed? The answer comes down to 3 things: desperation, money, and a fundamental misunderstanding of what customers actually want. Labor costs had been climbing for years, then COVID hit and accelerated everything. Dining rooms emptied, drive-through lanes became the primary revenue source. California raised fast food wages to $20 an hour. Other states started following. Wendy's looked at the numbers and saw a problem that wouldn't fix itself. Between 2023 and 2025, they invested over $53 million in digital strategy. Another $52 million went to technology initiatives under Project Fresh. $20 million more for digital menu boards across company-operated restaurants. They projected capital expenditures between $120 and $130 million for 2026. Those aren't billion-dollar figures, but they represent a massive bet on automation solving a labor problem. The logic seems straightforward. 75 to 80% of customers use the drive-thru. If AI can handle orders without human workers, labor costs drop significantly. Wendy's CEO told analysts the technology was already raising average check sizes because Fresh AI consistently recommends additional items, upselling without paying someone to do it. But there's a gap between corporate strategy and what customers actually want. A February 2025 YouGov survey found that only 4% of respondents prefer chatbots to humans. 4%. Wendy's built a system for the 96% who don't want it. The disconnect shows up everywhere. Reddit's Wendy's community is split, but the negative voices are loud. One user put it bluntly: "The day I pull up and there's no human interaction is the day I order 10 meal deals, drive off, and never return." Another described trying AI at a Rally's location. They asked for a special from the menu board. The system rang up 3 cheeseburger meals instead. They asked to speak to a real person. No response. They drove away. That's the pattern repeating. Customers try the AI once, it fails, they avoid it afterward. Wendy's is using real customers as beta testers for undercooked technology. The issue isn't whether AI can theoretically work, it's whether this AI, deployed this way, at this level of accuracy, serves anyone except the balance sheet. McDonald's learned this lesson the expensive way. Wendy's is learning it again. The difference is Wendy's isn't stopping. By the end of 2025, Fresh AI will be in over 500 locations. They're expanding a system customers actively dislike. The gamble assumes the technology will improve faster than customer patience runs out. That's optimistic. Wendy's claims one test site in Columbus saw service times 22 seconds faster than the market average. That's one location. The viral videos show dozens of others where the system adds minutes, not saves them. Accuracy at 86% sounds acceptable until you realize that's one failed order out of every 7 customers. Scale that across hundreds of locations and millions of transactions, the errors compound. Meanwhile, competitors are watching. If Fresh AI succeeds, every chain will copy it. If it fails publicly enough, it might slow AI adoption across the industry. Wendy's isn't just testing technology for themselves. They're testing it for everyone. The stakes are higher than they realize because fast food runs on speed and consistency. Break either one and customers go elsewhere. Fresh AI breaks both. Orders take longer when the AI mishears. Consistency disappears when accuracy sits at 86%. Wendy's built their reputation on quality ingredients and reliable service. The AI undermines the second part while doing nothing for the first. There's a deeper problem nobody's addressing. Wendy's markets itself on being different from McDonald's. Better ingredients, fresher food, a brand personality that feels less corporate. Then they deploy the exact technology McDonald's just abandoned. The message to customers: we're not actually different where it counts. We'll make the same mistakes, chase the same cost cuts, ignore the same warning signs. That's the real disaster. Not the $53 million spent on digital strategy or the embarrassing TikTok videos. It's the erosion of brand identity in pursuit of efficiency gains that might not materialize. Wendy's had a choice. Learn from McDonald's failure or repeat it with better PR. They chose repetition. The technology might improve someday. Voice recognition could get better. AI could learn accents, handle stutters, stop interrupting mid-sentence, but that's not what customers are experiencing right now in 2025 at over 160 locations. What they're experiencing is a company that values labor savings over customer experience. And in fast food, where switching costs are zero and competitors sit across the street, that's not innovation. That's how empires crumble, one frustrated customer at a time. Wendy's spent over $120 million building a system that solves a problem customers never had. They wanted faster service. What they got was a robot that can't understand basic English and interrupts them for trying to order a burger. The executives saw labor costs and decided technology was the answer. They never stopped to ask if customers wanted the question solved this way. McDonald's already proved this doesn't work. IBM couldn't make it happen. Wendy's watched that failure unfold in real time, saw the viral videos, knew the accuracy rates, and launched anyway. That's not confidence in better technology. That's hoping the same approach will produce different results, because the alternative, keeping human workers, costs too much. Here's what happens next. Either the AI improves dramatically and Wendy's becomes the model every chain copies, or it doesn't. And they've spent $100 million teaching customers to avoid their drive-thrus. Based on the TikTok videos, the Reddit complaints, and the fact that only 4% of people want this, the outcome isn't hard to predict. The billion-dollar disaster isn't the money Wendy's spent. It's the trust they're losing every time someone pulls up to a speaker and hears a robot instead of a person. You can't buy that back with better algorithms.